Will the upcoming festive season increase consumer spending? Is there an export boom on the recovery curve? How was the government's first quarter tax revenue collection? Has the logistics sector been changed forever by the pandemic? All this and more in this week's CFO World Weekly Update, where we bring you some of the important news and business updates that abound the financial landscape and might interest CFOs in India. Talking of increasing customer spending ahead of the festive season, Deloitte's Global State of Consumer Survey indicates that consumers in India are showing reduced signs of anxiety and are more likely to increase their discretionary spending. Now, the survey also told us that Indians still remain wary of their physical well-being and the health of their family members as the third wave of coronavirus still looms large. Talking of consumer demand, FMCG giant Dabur is saying that Ayurvedic products, healthcare products, medicines and immunity-building products will see an increased demand. Chairman Amit Burman recently said that the increased demand for Ayurvedic products might make up for a loss on discretionary product business if the coronavirus pandemic worsens. Moving on to an export boom on the recovery curve. According to provisional data by the Ministry of Commerce, we know that the exports in India have increased to a 45.3%, leading to a figure of $22.48 billion. This is the seventh consecutive month of a positive export growth. However, imports still remain shy of 65%, leading to a figure of $31.7 billion. This results in a trade deficit of about $9.29 billion. But the Ministry of Commerce is keen to increase exports, as is seen in the Union Territory of Ladakh, where they plan to increase agri-exports. We're also seeing estimates from the Export Promotion Council for Handicrafts that this fiscal we might record a 10 to 15% growth in handicraft exports, as the demand in international markets such as US and Europe are increasing. Talking of the government's tax revenue, we understand that ahead of the tax collection data revealed, the Ministry of Finance has told the Lok Sabha that the first quarter's tax revenue mop-up has been touching 5.6 lakh crore rupees. Now, it is expected that the first quarter tax revenue might be moderate considering that businesses are slowly resuming. But this is 39% more than what was recorded in the first quarter in the pandemic setting. We also understand that this number will help India exceed its tax revenue targets set at 22.2 lakh crore rupees for the fiscal year 2021 and 22. Finally, the logistics sector has been changed by the pandemic. We understand that many businesses had to change operations, reorient themselves in order to survive the pandemic. But the logistics sector in particular has gone fully digital and contactless. A slew of startups rising in the area and also a steady growth of D2C brands that deliver products directly to the doorstep of the consumer has been increasing. This has solidified the supply chain and also been positive for warehousing, packing and packaging industries. This underlines the fact that the pandemic has accelerated digitization and has changed business landscape for the better, for which otherwise might have taken a decade on their own to happen. That's all we have for you this week. Thank you for tuning in. This is BW CFO World Weekly Update. And for more business news and updates, do subscribe to BW CFO World. This is Janani Janathanan signing off.